It's Tom Green Live. Live from Los Angeles. Tonight's special guest, Adam Carolla.
Wow, what a show tonight! It is. This is going to be a good one tonight. We are so excited to be here on Access TV, and yeah, absolutely, this is going to be. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, everybody. We are here. I'm drinking a glass of Mangria right now. This is a great way to get the show started. Adam Carolla is here for the hour. This is his amazing drink that he invented, created. And it really is a delicious drink. I went to my storage space today. This is me walking into my storage space. That's here in beautiful downtown Burbank as well. All of those boxes are filled with videotapes. There's probably about 1,000 videotapes or so in there. That's a Betacam SP format videotape. Those are Betacam SP right there. And this is basically all of the old episodes of the show and things that we did on public access television. And I decided that, you know, we'd break out some of the stuff out of the vault, and we made a little intro for it called Let's Go Into the Vault. Let's look at our little intro we made. See? Look, see, we made an intro. So that's really exciting. We've never had an intro on the show before. So, this is cool. And Adam's right here. Adam, how you doing? Are you doing good?
Great.
Thank you. So excited. This is amazing. This is an amazing drink.
Mazel tov.
Yeah, we'll drink some together on the show in a minute. We went into the vault, and look, here's a clip we found in the vault. I thought we'd just show it to you. It's an old clip from the vault right here. This is the very first video segment that we ever filmed on the public access show in 1994. You can see I have some chicken and some pork chops duct taped to my face, and I'm walking around in the Byward Market in the city of Ottawa, Canada, with my friends from Algonquin Community College, making videos with our SVHS video camera. And that's the meat on my head. It's probably about 80 degrees out, summertime, and boy, it gets kind of gamey. Here's another clip that we have. From the vault. Let's have a look at this. I'll drink for a second, and now we'll have a look right here. This is the.
I don't think it's any of your damn business.
No, I know, it's not my business.
No.
I'm actually...
Do I ask you where you're going? Answer my question. Where
No,
are you
all I
going?
did was I asked him where he was going. I just said, where are you going? So, but you can check out all of these clips on YouTube at youtube.com on my website on YouTube. This is him. Boy, sometimes I think, what was I thinking? You know, what was I thinking? Why did we put that on television? I don't know. Okay, let's look at another clip here. This is one last clip, and then we're gonna go to a commercial break, and this is the mustard inspector. You can see all of this stuff on TomGreen.com. There we go. Okay, let's stop this. We shouldn't watch this. We shouldn't watch this anymore. I don't know. We shouldn't watch this anymore. Is this segment going well, John, or is this like? I think we saw it differently. I think we visualized it differently.
It might have been funnier earlier.
Yeah, like why are we showing these old clips right now? You know, it's because we went to the storage space, and we found the storage space, and we went in and we thought, hey, this is cool. We should show some of this crap.
It's not. It's fun. It's just
Yeah.
good. It's,
Okay.
You
All right.
should show that clip.
This guy's an adult. He's telling me that we should look at another clip. Okay, so let's look at another clip right now. John Schneider. Why are we watching this, John? Why are we watching this right now? We've come so far. We have this nice show here on Access TV where we interview great people like Adam Carolla, and it's going to be an incredible hour of conversation. And we're looking at me crawling around in 1994 with a bunch of goat heads on a string. Okay, let's stop watching this. Let's stop watching. Listen, we're not going to watch any more video clips tonight. We have an amazing hour of television here tonight. Adam Carolla is here. We'll be taking your calls on Skype. So call us. We'll be back in a second with Adam Carolla for the hour. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back with Adam Carolla, and thank you, Adam, for coming to the show. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Tom.
This is really awesome. We're drinking Mangria.
Oh, yeah.
You've come and done my internet shows over the years at the house, and back at the house, back in the good old days.
Listen, I do so much interviewing. I like being interviewed.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I sound like a jack-off, but I like sitting around and having people ask me questions.
Right. You talk like every day, so you're talking all the time on your show.
Yes.
And you don't ever want to stop talking? Like you'll actually you do a lot of shows? You just got more to say? Or
it's weird, but I used to work, real jobs, construction and roofing and hang drywall all day and all that kind of stuff. And I never want to think that talking is a job. And if you think about it, like when I used to do construction for a living and build houses for a living or clean carpets for a living or whatever I did, what was enjoyable was on a Saturday if you and your friends went out to dinner and you would sit at the table and you would talk, or you went out to breakfast Sunday morning and you would just sit there and talk, and it felt like relief to me, but it was something I look forward to. And this is that. We got a drink in our hands. We're talking.
An amazing drink, by the way, Mangria.
Thank you.
There's different flavors of Mangria, though.
Yes, there are.
What is the original Mangria? Mm-hmm. How did you decide and discover this delicious drink?
It was born from necessity, which is I like having a little red wine in the evening. When I say a little, I mean like a bottle of red wine.
Do you drink other scotch? Do you drink scotch? I drink scotch.
I do. And no. The sad thing is I've really become like an army jeep that'll run on anything. Just dump it in. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Kerosene, fart into my mouth. I don't care. I mean, as an example.
Yeah,
maybe an
sure,
extreme
absolutely.
example.
Yeah, it's
no,
extreme.
I'm saying it's like I drink red wine, but if I'm out of red wine, I go to the scotch. I'm out of scotch, I go to the vodka. I'm out of the vodka, I go to the fingernail polish.
So this is how this
remover.
happened.
Yeah.
This is fingernail polish.
This is how this. Yeah. Eventually, I end up in the sterno department.
Yeah.
And so what happened here is, wine bottles are not consistent at all. I bet in Canada they're more regulated, but here we don't know what's left in them, because sometimes the glass is thick and sometimes it's thin and it's really dark, and some have that innie navel at the bottom that goes way up, like you can drop a couple digits on it.
Right.
And other times it's kind of flat at the bottom. So, and also you got a little buzz. So I thought I had a bunch of wine left in my heavy bottle.
Right.
Turned out I
Looked
didn't.
like there was like that much wine.
Yeah,
left.
but it was
a full
all
glass
just
of wine. It was all in the
couple digits dropped, dry digits, and it was thick glass. It was like heavy. So I was one of these things where it was this Friday night. I was home, and you know what it's like. You work a lot, you tour around, you do a lot of dates and things like that. And you're just, when you're home, you're just in your sweatpants, and you want to be home, and you don't want to go back out again, and you don't want to admit you're an alcoholic. Going out, getting dressed and going out to buy booze when you're already in your, jammies is an admission of alcoholism.
So you had to make something happen here.
So I had this much red wine in the bottom of my glass, and I'm like, well, I'm not an alcoholic, so I'm not going out for more red wine, but I got to catch a buzz. So I dumped vodka into it.
A vodka wine mix.
Yeah, and I took a hit off it, and I was like, oh, this tastes like ass. And then I realized I've ruined my red wine with this vodka now. Now I'm doubly screwed. And then I thought, well, how can I salvage this? So I got some orange juice and some other crap from the fridge, and I started mixing and matching.
Right.
And then I came up with Mangria. I said, Excelsior.
Yeah.
I announced to the heavens. I said Excelsior, yeah.
You really started getting into it, though. You started working on the recipe.
Yeah, I started working on the recipe, and then as a joke, kind of, I would show up like, Jimmy Kimmel was having a 4th of July barbecue. I would make a pitcher of Mangria, and I'd just bring it over there and start serving it up to people, and we had a laugh about it. And it was just a joke, and I was talking about it on my podcast. And some guy out of Napa just got hold of me one day, and he said, "You want to really make this stuff?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Yeah, let's make it." And he said,
now
"All right."
That's amazing, and you've got different flavors, and it's I love it.
Yeah, he said, "Design the label. Tell me how you make it. I'll do it." And
But there was like a bunch of bullshit involved, wasn't there? I read in your book about a bunch of bullshit involved. See, we can swear on the show. We can swear on the show. You know, with the liquor licensing and all that stuff, and the labeling of it.
yeah, it said, well, first thing
You can swear on the show.
All right,
I was just trying to demonstrate that.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, you've done a fine job of illustrating your profanity. I'm Christian, so I don't use such language.
Yeah.
But no, they said, okay, write the story of Mangria on the back of the label. So
Yeah.
I said, all right, I had some red wine one night, and I went to the liquor cabinet, and they said, you can't say went to the liquor cabinet. And I said, why can't you go to the liquor cabinet? And they just have
Who is they? Who is they?
ATF.
The Bureau of
Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. They actually, a guy in a yellow windbreaker actually looks at your submission and says, "We do not approve."
Right.
And they,
Of the label for Mangria.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you know the great thing about all things that have to do with the government is you go, well, what part do they object to? And they go, doesn't matter. And you go, where's the appeals board? They go, they don't have those. And it's just, they don't approve.
But there's like defined rules, like you can't imply intoxication. Is that what it is?
In the white, when I came up with the label for the white, I said something like, on the back label, you tell the story of it. I said something like, finally, the swarthy Latin lover that is Mangria has met a beautiful blonde. She's, and it's peach pear flavored, by the way. I said, she's a peach of a gal with a great pear. It's a spelling thing. You'll laugh when you read it. And I said, but look out, fellas, she packs a punch.
Yeah.
Because it's 20% alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
So all I said was, look out, this little lady packs a punch.
Right.
I said,
Which
no,
implies
no, you
intoxic-
cannot imply. And I'm like, well, first off, what other product do you not explain what it does on the fucking label?
Yeah.
Like, hairspray says it's flammable. I mean, everything it does is it causes this. Booze, if you think about booze, think about all the booze commercials, all the beer commercials, everything. Every tequila, everything. Nothing says it'll get you fucked up. Meanwhile, that's the only reason we're interested in it.
Right.
We'd be drinking grape soda if we didn't get fucked up.
Right.
So it is the one thing that it does. It's the one reason we seek it out, and it's the one part of our civilization where you cannot say, look, if you sell super glue, you can say sticky. Right? I
Sure.
mean, it's part of what
Yeah,
it does.
that's the whole point.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, you need to stick stuff
You
together.
need to stick shit together. If you do booze, you cannot get your label approved, which means you cannot go into production if you say anything that implies being altered or fucked up or it's powerful. I would argue that you should be able to be sued because this stuff tastes like punch.
Yeah.
It's 21% alcohol. It gets you fucked up. You should be warning people. Take it easy.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely delicious.
Yeah,
And,
no,
Yeah. It's bureaucracy's out of control, right?
Oh, my
we'll
God,
talk about that when
I
we
hate
come back. After the break, we're here with Adam Carolla. Stick around. Cheers. We're back with Adam Carolla. Thank you for being here tonight.
My pleasure.
We have people going on social media and online and on Skype calling. Vanessa from California, you're on the air. What's your question for Adam?
I want to know, you have new flavors of sangria coming.
Uh-oh, there's a technical.
Remember I told you before the show, Skype never worked?
Yeah.
Now,
Ask
it's
your
not
question.
her fault, it's
Yeah.
me. I have a electronic sort of
Yeah.
sphere I put off around me that screws
I
up
was
everything.
I'm so good at hearing bad Skype feeds, I could tell what she said. She
Said
said
something
there's
about Mangria
multiple
flavors.
flavors
Yeah.
of Mangria, yeah.
Yes.
Can you ask the question again real quick, though?
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's planning on releasing
Okay,
flavors.
it's still not working. Thank you very much. Thank you, Vanessa. Nice to talk to you. Sorry, that's our fault. But are you
I have the
planning?
same tattoo.
Yeah, we have another guy here on the phone here. Let's take Connor in Vancouver. But you are doing multiple flavors. That's the answer to the question.
Yes, there they are.
This is I haven't tried the peach one yet. I want to try that.
It's nice.
Okay, you're on the air with Adam. You're on the air. What's your question, sir?
All right. Well, I was wondering, Tom, you got beer. Adam, are you maybe planning on coming out with some kind of booze for us?
Okay. Okay. Now we're having technical. The last caller asked the same question.
It's
okay.
technical and emotional
Yeah,
problems
okay.
at this point.
Bye.
It transcends
Okay.
just technology.
All right, I'm
It's
sorry
gone
about this,
into a
Adam.
psyche.
Adam, I'm sorry about this.
You don't have to apologize.
No,
What'd I tell you before
I'm
the show
officially
started?
apologizing for that last question. I'm
I told him
apologizing.
Skype never worked.
Yeah, it's
all
Skype
right.
never
Anyway,
works.
get her done.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So, should we try? Let's try one more Skype call. I think we have to at this point.
We do.
I think we have to. I think we have to take one more now. We do. We do because I feel like it's going to work, and then everything will be fine.
Yeah. Well, what it is we're kind of at the driving range of life, and you just shanked your last ball, and you don't want to walk out to the car with that feeling, that taste left in your
Yeah,
mouth.
exactly.
You know what I mean? We need one more.
Yeah.
Look, we don't need 300 yards straight down the fairway, but we need at least
Yeah.
175 that rolls a little bit and is playable in play.
Carlos from California, you're on the air.
Hi, Tom.
Oh, your audio's working. What's your question for Adam?
Yes.
Hi, Adam. Are there any broadcasting heroes who influenced you?
Oh, right.
Broadcasting heroes.
And a great question, too.
It was.
Yeah.
It is. It's not like he died halfway into it. It's weird. I never really had guys that I followed, idolized, looked up to, or anything. I was in a different world, like as a young person. I was very much into sports. I didn't read. I didn't watch. We didn't have cable TV or anything. I played football, so I was kind of a jock. And then I got into carpentry and construction. I lived a very blue-collar life. I liked comedians, like George Carlin and guys like that. I was aware of all these guys, but I didn't ever have any money to see anyone in concert or anything of that nature. So it was a really weird sort of upbringing I had, where I was strictly blue collar, everything was very physical, and I went from playing sports and playing football and being sort of physical that way to just doing a lot of hammer swinging and schlepping drywall. And
Did you like doing that?
No, I didn't like it, but I had to do it to survive.
But you got good at it. You're a very good carpenter.
I am, but I say to people all the time, like, my wife will say to me every once in a while about I have twins, and she'll say, like, about my son, like, oh, he'll be a good carpenter one day, and I go, yeah. And then she goes, he may be better than you, and I go, no fucking way. And then she goes, why not? How do you know? I don't know why these wives are trying to fill their husband's head with doubt all the time. I don't know, maybe you're not such a hot shit anymore. Yeah, great. Break me of my confidence. I won't be able to perform. It'll be awesome. We'll be destitute. We'll take the Audi back. Anyway, I don't know why this is your plan, but I said to her, there's no fucking way he's going to be as good as me. And she's like, how do you know? Maybe. And I said, because he's not going to do it 50 hours a week for 15 years. Mm-hmm. He can be a weekend warrior. Yeah. You know what I mean? I did it full time. And people get this thing all the time, and this may just be the Mangria talking, but they do this thing where it's like, hey, you're handy, this guy's handy. It's not handy. It's carpentry. It's a whole bunch of codes. It's a whole bunch of rules. Handy doesn't... You don't know the nailing schedule on shear wall. You don't even know what shear wall is. Yeah. You don't know how to lay out. Framing.
I know what drywall is.
You know what drywall is.
I know what drywall is.
You don't know the nailing schedule on drywall.
I don't know the nailing schedule.
You may know what joint compound is, but you don't know what topping is. You don't know any of this shit. It's a bunch of stuff that you need to know. It's a bunch of codes that you need to know that you would never know if you're just into a weekend warrior in the garage, but this is what I did for a living.
Let's have a look at a clip from To Catch a Contractor.
Oh, yeah.
We have a clip of it. This is...
set up the phony estimate.
Let's watch for a second.
/0. He thinks he's going to put an estimate on someone else's house so he can ruin another family's life. Little does he know that we're going to be waiting for him.
Okay, this one's rolling.
I want to see him suffer. I want to see him go through what he's put us through for 7 months.
He's here.
Yep, that's him.
So this is your new show on Spike TV, and
Yeah.
Good stuff.
He's pulling up.
We bust contractors.
yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
It's
So
uncomfortable.
you bust contractors. It's like To Catch a Predator,
right.
but
Except for I fuck them.
yeah.
That's the difference. Yeah. By the way, can I say this? I don't know, what percentage of the audience, of your audience, engages in that behavior, catching, predator, but predator-based stuff. But my whole thing is I've seen every episode of that Catch a Predator stuff with Chris Hansen in there. And I'm not giving tips to pedophiles, but I am saying this. If you just meet someone online and they're underage and you're going over to their house in Fresno, call Domino's, send over a small plain cheese pizza and wait. When the door opens, you see Chris Hansen come walking out, keep driving.
But why?
You know what I mean? It's for the cost of a small cheese pizza. You know what I'm saying?
But why are you helping
And then
these...
if everything goes right, you got some pizza there for you, waiting for you. I mean, I'm not trying to give these people tips, so I'm just saying, logically, that's what I would do. Don't do it, but that's what I would do if I did it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Does it feel like that, though? You're busting contractors.
It is wildly uncomfortable because the person is coming through the door. They have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
They think they're giving an estimate, and then we just come walking out there and start yelling at them.
And do people get freaked out? And it's just
they're sort of I don't know. It's so weird that everyone is used to seeing a camera crew these days because cameras come out from all orifices as well, and. They're like freaked out, but they go into sort of defense mode, and then you start talking to them about the family they fucked over.
But you're actually helping people. This is something that happens. These guys are actually have gone and taken advantage of somebody.
It is. Yeah. It has happened. It did happen once last season where the contractor was like, I got everything you need. I got all the paperwork you need. And those guys are assholes, and they fucked me out of money, and let's go do it. And we're like, what? And they're like, next thing you know, turned out the homeowners were the ones that were pulling the bullshit, and the contractor was actually, a square guy.
So when you realized that, did you sort of change the direction of the show?
Yeah, we did. We went after the homeowners.
Really?
Yeah. It was like I had to do it on the fly because they pitched us one story, and it turned out to be another story. But the reality is there's a whole bunch of horrible contractors out there. They take everyone's money. They do half the work. They leave, some of these places are like, it's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. There's 4 kids living in it. They tear apart the bathroom. They take all the money and they split. The family's, crapping into a coffee can for 6 months. I mean, I'm sure they empty it occasionally.
Yeah.
But, but we get them back, and actually, at the end of the day, usually after the woman is done crying and screaming at the guy and telling him how much they ruined their lives, which again is wildly uncomfortable. Like, I don't know if you're wired like me. Like, you put chickens and pork chops on your head, you walk around, you fuck with people. But
I was a kid, but
right. But at some point, there's some part of you that's uncomfortable, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, you're a human being.
Absolutely, yeah.
And even though you've put yourself into this position, it's still wildly uncomfortable to be in this very small area while people are screaming at each other about ruining one's lives and safety of the children and things like that.
Well, listen, we're going to take a break. Let's just keep talking. Adam Carolla is here for the hour. Stick around. We're back. We're with the amazing Adam Carolla, the host of the #1 most downloaded podcast in the history of the world, according to the Guinness Book of World Records.
Sure. Yeah.
How does the Guinness Book of World Records do that? Do they come out and does someone from Guinness come out and they have like a pad and they're like a?
First off, you got to pay them.
Okay.
Yeah, a little known secret amongst the world record setters. They don't come out for every jack-off that claims to have a world record because they'd go broke.
But they come
They're
out.
based in England.
Yeah.
You got to buy them a plane ticket.
Sure, okay.
So what happened to me is I was like, I don't know. I said, well, who has the record? And they said, Ricky Gervais has it. And I said, that fuck comes here, Ricky Gervais. He gets drunk. He makes love to our women. And then he talks a lot of shit about our celebrities, and then he goes back to jolly old England. I said, fuck that.
Yeah.
We're taking the podcasting record. By the way, where it belongs, here in the US of A, you know?
Yeah.
And I said, well, what does Ricky Gervais have? And they said, well, here's how many downloads he has.
And how many downloads did he have?
Less than me.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I said, God damn it, we're going to keep it here in the States. So I said, well, I think we can beat his record. And I think we're doing, whatever the numbers were, I don't remember what his were. I don't remember what mine were. I just remember just remember thinking, oh, fuck, I can do better than that.
Yeah.
So I said, let's go get the record. And you get hold of the Guinness guys and you go, hey, come on out. And they go, hey, buy us a plane ticket. You buy them a plane ticket. They come on out. They do their tabulating. And then when they're done, you either get it or you don't.
Right.
And that's all I know. I never met the guy.
But they came out and they did the tabulating, and it was just by a landslide the number one.
Yeah.
How did you decide to start doing that? Like that? I mean, you were doing you replaced Howard Stern on the radio. You were on the radio, and then you just all of a sudden started this podcasting empire.
The radio station I was on, Flip Formats, which is sort of a nice way to say they fired me, but. It's one of these things where if you're going to get fired, you want everyone to get fired, which is what happens when they flip formats.
Yeah.
Meaning them just walking out to the factory and tapping you on the shoulder.
Sure.
And a sea of people
it wasn't
going,
about
you're
you.
fired.
Yeah. But you just immediately began a podcast, like a week later, right?
Yeah, I didn't miss a show. I signed off on a Friday and came back on a Monday with a podcast.
Yeah.
And I'd seen done other people's podcasts. I was aware of it. I was aware that we had a large online following because I did Loveline for all those years. Loveline was on in 125 markets or something like that. And then when I started doing morning radio, I was on in 13 markets. So I knew there was a bunch of markets that wanted me that didn't have me, so they listened online. So we knew there was a big online presence, and then we just
How did you
switched to
figure all
podcasting.
this stuff out?
Oh, I didn't.
I mean, how did you get to the point in your life where you go, oh, well, I can, there's markets and, was it Howard Lapidus? Was it Howard Lapidus?
Yes, it was our ex-manager, Howard Lapidus.
Yeah. We both work with Howard Lapidus. Howard Lapidus is a good friend of both of ours.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, he didn't know
Howard
shit.
Lapidus is watching the show right now.
Where's my camera? Howard didn't know anything about it. It was one of these things where, well, first off, I had realized my dream of getting paid to do nothing. I had 10 months. It's every great American's dream. You guys in Canada, you got a different work ethic. Here, we dream of getting paid. As a younger person, when I was working construction, I dreamt of falling off a ladder and being horribly injured so that I could get paid to do nothing. I really did. But now I had 10 months left on my contract at CBS Radio, and they needed to pay me for the next 10 months, but there was nothing to do. I had a sitcom deal at the time, but I wanted to keep in touch with my audience. And I feel like you probably know what I'm talking about, which is you have this audience and you want to stay connected with them, right? Mm-hmm. And you don't want to go away for a year and then come back because you feel like you're going to sever that cord.
Are you on Twitter all the time? Are you tweeting all the time? Are you into that? Are you on your phone checking it?
I don't. You know what I do? Like when I travel and go do some shows or something like that, I go away for a few days. I don't check at all. But then when I come back, I'll check.
How often do you check your Twitter?
I will. If I go out for a weekend, I'll not check it the whole weekend.
Wow. See,
it doesn't exist.
Okay.
But when I come back, And I have people going, I love Mangria, tried it, or we brought it to a wedding and everyone loved it. You know, I just go, thanks. But you know what I've found with Twitter? And it's always weird because everyone I talk to goes, well, you know, Twitter's a lot of haters out there talking a lot of shit and blah, blah, blah. And I'm always like, everyone's really nice to me. Like, I don't get a lot of haters talking a lot of shit. But once in a while, I will get the tweet that says, you used to be funny, I used to be a fan, but now you're talking all kinds of shit, and you can go fuck yourself. And you may have been drunk when you sent that, but either way,
I've never gotten a tweet like that. I can say that.
I'll get that. And
10 times a day, probably. But
your first impulse is to go fuck you, go fuck yourself.
Right.
And I swear to God, I am 25 for 25. I write these people back and I go, thank you for listening when you did. Sorry, you know, we've parted ways, but at least I appreciate you supporting me in the past. And they write back every time, sorry, dude, it's cool, I'm still a fan.
Yeah.
So you kill them with kindness. It's weird.
But then you have to block them, right?
No, I don't know how to block them.
Oh, you just go in and click the little thing there, and it says block, and you just click that.
I'm not good enough to block.
Delete and block. That's my whole thing.
But I don't want to. But let me ask you this: isn't that?
I just block them.
Is that admission of failure?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, moving on then. I don't want to give them the satisfaction of blocking them.
Yeah. See,
is there a certain satisfaction being blocked?
It's a trade-off. They know that they got you, but then they can't talk to you anymore.
But then they can tell other people they got you.
Yeah, they can tell, like they're 3 friends or whatever.
I don't know. My whole thing is like, in a weird way.
Delete and block. That's what I do.
All right. I have this idea, Tom.
Okay.
I don't know if you're down with me on this, but don't you want to know? Like, I have this idea where once a year, all Americans for 1 week would just put on a windbreaker with like an 800 number on it, and people could call and tell you what was wrong with you. Like, I dealt with a contractor. We did catch a contractor last week. The guy had horrible breath. It's fucking horrible. And he was like yelling at me, and I was like, oh, fuck, God, it's so much shit in your mouth. Like, what happened? It's so fucking brutal. But I realized no one tells him, and he doesn't know. But would you be down with my plan where you walk around and people would be able to call this 800 number and just tell you what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
For like 1 week a year.
I need that service.
I think we all do. I mean, it's painful to hear, but you'd want to know, right?
I need that service.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen.
Don't block it. Don't embrace.
Yes.
Don't block. Embrace.
We'll be right back. Adam Carolla, stick around. Yeah. And we are back. We are drinking Mangria with Adam Carolla, drinking the delicious Mangria here. We have Joe from Wisconsin on the line.
Yeah.
And, this is a lot of fun. Joe, how are you? Can you ask a question to Adam right now?
Hey, guys. How's it going? I love the show, Tom. I was just wondering, as one of the early adopters of, internet radio podcasting, like people like Steve Dahl and stuff, do you miss terrestrial radio, or do you think podcasting is better? I think it's better.
Now, you can't ask a question because your jack-off friends do that all the time, where you bring up some name and you go, everyone knows this name, and then the person goes, nobody knows this name, and then you come up to the person and you go, you know who Gordie Howe is, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, but you're Canadian. But the point is, you can't say right. You just have to say, who's Gordie Howe? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't go right and then do it like that.
Right.
No, I don't miss it, and it doesn't miss me either, is what I figured out. I've been able to be successful doing my podcast, and I'm enjoying it. I do it on my own terms, and I do it in my own studio, and we have autonomy like you have here, so it's nice.
There's something that's very appealing to you about that. Just to be not part of the corporate system, is that what it is? Or?
What's funny is you have to keep your listeners happy. Those are your bosses without sounding like a jack-off. I hate when the president says, my bosses are the 321 million Americans. They're like, not really. But
No.
anyway, but it's weird. There's no corporate whatever. So if I say something stupid on the aforementioned Twitter, I don't have to apologize to anybody because I don't have any bosses. Now, ultimately, if you piss off enough people, they'll just stop listening and then you'll go out of business. But there's no bullshit apologies like they force you to do when you're doing terrestrial radio. Like when you're on CBS radio, you don't want to apologize to the Asian American community. Your boss doesn't want to apologize to the Asian American community. You made a joke that had nothing to do with any kind of vitriol toward this community or that community. You don't give a fuck. Your boss doesn't give a fuck, but you still have to apologize just to get the people to shut up who are going to threaten your advertisers to X, Y, and Z. So it's, first off, every corporate apology you hear, the person that said whatever they said doesn't mean it, and the person that told them to apologize doesn't give a fuck either. That's the other thing that people need to really know. When the man gets the guy on camera to apologize, it's not like he gives a fuck. He just wants the whatever community that's upset to leave him alone.
What about it? What if they actually are offended, though?
They can be offended all the fuck they want. I'm just saying they may be offended. I'm offended by horrible drivers. What do I do? Demand an apology from the lady with the stuffed animals in the back
It's not
of the
your
fucking
job
Camry?
to apologize.
Tough shit. We're comedians. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Go ahead and fucking watch something else. Listen to something else. And by the way, when are you ever offended? Like, I mean, that's the whole thing. Like,
Well, I don't get
as
offended
a Canadian, blah, blah, who gives a fuck?
Canadians don't get offended.
I know. Why?
We're used to being made fun of.
But I'm Italian. I watch The Sopranos. I go, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
You know, I don't get all offended in the name of Italians. But anyway, whatever. First off, nobody's offended. There's a guy who's elected himself the mouthpiece for that group who's offended on behalf of that group who doesn't give a shit.
Right. And they're what?
They make a living off of being offended. They don't represent anyone. Who elected these people? You know what I'm saying?
You are on the radio or on the podcast every day. Do you call it on the radio? Still call it a radio show? Or?
No, podcast.
You're on the podcast every day talking for hours and hours and hours every week.
Yes.
Do you ever worry you're going to say something that gets you in trouble?
Yeah, I do. I have. I mean, people get pissed off, and but again, it's not the whatever community, it's the watchdogs who speak out on behalf of that community.
Do you edit yourself to keep it on the right plane where you don't actually totally get in trouble?
You have to. You can't say anything about the lesbian, gay community. It's like you can't say anything about them. You can't say anything about Filipinos, for instance. Like
Opie
certain
and Anthony,
communities.
from
You say whatever you want about Canadians.
On Opie and Anthony.
Stay away from Filipinos.
Anthony
They'll make your life miserable.
Anthony was just fired on Opie and Anthony.
They'll crawl up your ass and do cartwheels. Those Filipinos will. They hand of God, true story. Hand of God. No, there's certain groups that will make your life miserable, and so don't make as many jokes about gay Filipinos.
Okay.
It makes life easier. They're effective. They shut people up.
Yeah. Okay, Jason in Illinois, go ahead with your question for Adam.
Hi, Tom. Thanks for having me on your show tonight. Hi, Adam.
Hi.
Congrats on the Guinness World Record as well. Longtime fan of both of you guys. Well, considering you started podcasting somewhat in its infancy, much like Steve Dahl did, you probably have a niche with podcasting. So what elements need to be in place to make a great podcast?
You need me.
It's about the person you're listening to, right? It's not about...
Well, listen, I don't want to sound like a douchebag, but here goes. No, like I did Loveline for 10 years, and everyone goes, what's the secret to the success? What's the secret to the success? And I go, me. And Drew, but just me and Drew, and they go, other than that, it's just two guys answering phone calls, you know, like what do you want? There's 250,000 podcasts on iTunes. Mine's pretty much at the top.
Do you miss doing Loveline with Dr. Drew every day?
I do. I do miss him, and I do miss doing that show. And we do a podcast on my network, so it's sort of.
How often do you guys
methadones.
record a podcast?
We do a couple a week.
Couple? Oh, so you're
it's
together
good.
all the time.
Love the guy dearly, but like ultimately, everyone says to me, "What's the secret to podcasting?" Be consistent. Do a lot of it, but also say something that people want to hear. Look, I'm in the same boat as everyone else is in. The second I stop saying shit that people want to hear or are interested in, then I'm not going to have any success either. So it's just come up with, but here's the point. It's like going up to Richard Pryor. Well, let's pick a comedian who's alive. Go up to
Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. and go, what's the secret to stand-up? What's the secret to stand-up? Louis C.K. can't tell you what the secret is. Come up with something that people want to hear that's going to make them laugh, and then get up on stage and hold a microphone and fucking say it. Like, he's not the wizard of stand-up. Well, rub these lucky stones. Once you rub the lucky stones, then you will, my friend, will have success.
Yeah. Okay, well, listen, we got one more.
Is that a dog?
There's a dog. There's a dog.
Is that a service
That's
dog?
Michelle's dog. That's Michelle's dog. Okay, we'll be right back. Stick around. We'll be right back. That's Grace. Grace, our friend Grace in the house. We'll be back with that and all. Stick around. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, Tom.
Oh, this is this has been a lot of fun reading this week. Oh, now Clownvis, what are we going to look at Clownvis?
Has the dog.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I thought you were going to bump in on that. Yeah.
We did.
Oh, okay, good. You want to talk about it? No. Okay. So.
That's the Mangria not talking.
Yeah. No, this has been a lot of fun reading.
Oh,
reading.
good.
So you think they should disband NASA?
Oh, Jesus. I don't remember what I said. What did I say about NASA?
Yeah, because we had Buzz Aldrin here a couple of weeks ago.
I did this celebrity Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach with Buzz. He's a tough old dude, isn't he?
Wait a minute. You said what did you say? You said you want to disband NASA in here, though.
Yeah, I probably did. Yeah, I'm done. Listen, I watched Armageddon last night on cable. There's only so much those people can do.
Yeah.
I every time it comes on cable, I watch it all the way through.
Right.
I do not support legitimate art, but I will watch Armageddon over and over and over again. It's so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry.
how that. Well, you know, but
Hey, what's Canada doing?
What are we doing?
Where's your NASA?
We made the Canada arm.
The arm?
Yeah, that's the arm on the space shuttle.
Oh, that's your thing?
Yeah, we did that part. We made the arm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also So we're doing all right.
Right. And do you launch anything?
Do we launch stuff? Do we launch stuff?
I want to go on I'll tell you why. Because I said in the book when the space shuttle, they recently just put it in the Aeronautic Museum or whatever downtown, and it landed on the back of the 747 in LAX. And I said, before they took it, there was that big thing where they dragged it all the way down to the museum down by USC.
Chopped a whole bunch of trees down.
Yeah.
Old growth LA
I said,
forest.
you know, they should have dragged it up the 405, gone to the Mexican border or Tijuana, done a few victory laps and said like, hey, Mexico, stop with the heads in the duffel bags, put down the machetes, pick up a mechanical pencil, and you can get one of these bad boys yourself, too, one day, you know? And by the way, we're done with this one.
Yeah.
This is old shit for us. We're retiring this thing.
So
we're tired of going to space. You understand? We're tired of going to space. This thing's like an 8-track cassette to us. That's us. We should have gone by the Canadian border and done the same shit. Hey, you Canucks, want to see what the view's like from outer space? And by the way, we should be charging all the countries for the view from outer space. Why should we foot the bill for all this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to see what the Earth looks like, Mexico or Canada? Pay us, bitches. We're spending a ton of taxpayer dough to get up there, then we just share the pictures with you? That doesn't sound
how
right.
much fun are you having going on the road and touring and doing stand-up?
It's miserable, as you know, Tom. Well, it's nice now playing theaters and not playing, 5 club dates
Yeah.
and that kind of stuff. You know, if you can come in, play a theater, sign
So
a few books.
are
and
you
go
on the
home.
road all the time?
What I've started doing is live podcasting on the road, which has turned into like a weird, unique business where like you go into some theater with 1,000 seats and you sell it out doing a live podcast. Like you're paying to have me sit around and talk.
Are you
It's
with
weird.
you go with Dr. Drew sometimes? And
I've
sometimes
done some shows with Drew. Yeah, but those aren't live podcasts. Those are just like an evening with.
So how often are you on the road?
I
couple times
go
a
out. I go out a couple times a month usually, and it sucks.
And you don't like it. You don't.
No, I don't like it.
You don't want to have to leave Los Angeles, or?
No, you know, my thing is I've said many times when people go like, "How much money do you want to make?" or "How much money's enough?" and I go, "I would like to make enough money to enjoy the life my wife and kids have," and and I fucking mean it.
Yeah.
Because they're in my house right now eating sushi, and I'm here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing personal, but
Yeah,
what
no,
I'm saying is I'm on the road all the time.
Yeah.
They're back doing what I want to do, which is laying around a house staring at a plasma TV and eating sushi.
Yeah.
So all I want to do is enjoy their life. You know, I work so much, write books, TV shows, podcasts, and blah, blah, blah. All I want to do is go the fuck home.
Yeah. Why don't you just quit?
Once in a while, people say that to me.
You could quit.
Right, but
you could just quit and go home and hang out. And
But you know, the problem is there's things I like to do, like I like to race cars. I like to do vintage car races, and it's expensive.
right.
And
You
gotta
need to
get the
buy a
cars.
vintage Lamborghini.
You got to buy a vintage Lamborghini, but
I saw it at the studio.
I
here.
race old like Paul Newman race cars, and you got to put them together. You got to restore them. You got to get them right. You got to pay for the gas. You got to tow them out to the track,
Right.
and all that kind of stuff. And I want to do that stuff. So as much as I complain, it's like I've built up such a, you know, I built up like a $500 a day heroin habit. And I gotta feed it. You know.
Yeah, you've got to get some
you need
more
a blowjob.
Paul
Who needs a blowjob? I need a fix.
Listen, Adam, it has been so great talking to you tonight. Thank you for coming by the show.
Anytime,
We
Tom.
really, really appreciate it here, and thank you. So this has been a lot of fun. You can follow Adam Carolla on Twitter and drink his mangria,
And I won't block you because I don't know how.
Yeah, and pick up his book, President and Me, hilarious book, and thank you, Adam.
Thanks, Tom.
Good night, everybody. Good night. Cheers. That's, I was trying to hit the break. There we go. Pretty good.
It felt long, but it was only like 8 seconds.
Live television, okay? Thanks, Adam.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.